Hey, today we're looking at New World, episode 3. And last episode, we saw many countries expand. This episode, we're gonna see more of that. First thing we see is this country. Wait, oh, 1 second. Right here, get created. Now, I did record some of this, but I forgot to start recording, so some of this already done. I changed how the colonies look. They look but I don't plan on keeping colonies that much a thing for much longer in the series. Especially since the green team is actually gonna release a colony already. Yeah, in the second and third episode, Empire decides to stop being imperial. There's a reason for that we're not gonna go into quite yet. But might have to with the Red Empire, especially since Red Empire continues to expand. They're actually gonna be crossing over this river and taking more land across this other river. Go up here and take this whole area, not across the river. Take this whole area, come around, and do this. Let me fill this in. Okay, why didn't it work? Silly program, work. I'm telling you what to do, and you're not doing it. Okay, I guess I'll fill it in by hand. The Teal Empire is also gonna expand, mainly heading towards this small lake. They're gonna continue until they expand over here. Take all this land, and then they're gonna, 1 second, let me do this. Found out this little trick the other day. They're gonna expand with the Red Empire up here, not across this river. I'm gonna fix up a little bit, but they're gonna go all the way up to this river and follow it and take over all this area. Now we're gonna fast forward through a few years as these new areas and new countries form various cities within them. This is just keep pace of the series up. I think that's good. And yeah, both the Teal and the Red Empire are getting really big. Now, you might notice There's one country in the Empire Pact that hasn't been expanded. That's the blue team. This is because they're not an actual empire or like the Western Pact where they're happy where they are, except for two of them having colonies, but we'll not talk about that. The blue team and the green team are actually discussing a potential unification. Now, why do they want to do that? Well, they want to try compete against Red Empire and the Teal Empire. So, after about like few years, the blue team will dissolve its government, place its capital with just an ordinary major city, and they will be joining the Green Empire, or as I'm gonna call it from now on, the Great Union. Now, these two together will actually send a message over to this country, and this country to form a new alliance, not to counter the Western Pact that's right here, but the not European Pact, the Empire Pact. And this alliance will form, and they will be under banner of a star. This will be the Star Alliance. The Grey team will join. This Moss team will join. The Lime team will join, and this Kingdom of the Open will join. I don't know if that's the official name yet. I don't know. Not bad at naming things. Now, with this happening, the Empire Pact is mad. In fact, they're mad enough to declare war. And yep, like in our first major war between the Empire Pact, not the Star Pact, but the Western Pact. Now, why are they invading the Western Pact? Well, it's because they believe that if they can encircle the Star Pact, they can rule the whole world. So, this will be the first major war of the series. Only 3 episodes in. Give like context to this. This will be like around so let's think. Civilization started. It's been like 1,000 years since then. So this will be like the Crusades, I think. I don't know. It's my world. I can't decide what I want. Okay, So the first move will be 1 second. Just wait. I figured out how to do this. You okay, why is this not working? I hate this. Why is it not working? Figured that out. Oh, that's ugly. Here, 1 second. Hey, so first thing that'll happen this war is an empire will into here and along the whole border and take this city. They have pretty big border with this country. They will do pretty good amount of damage at start, but then the gold team will counter invade into the Red Empire, immediately taking all of this. Is this peninsula coast? 1, 2, I'm gonna say it's peninsula. It's not really, but I'm saying as we're gonna push down here, and they'll even help the brown team kick the Red Empire out of this area, and then they will. Okay, what is going on? Okay, they will enter into the Red Empire, take over this area, but Red Empire is not messing around down here, because they beeline into the capital of the Brown Union. They get really, really close, and something happens that makes everything fall apart for them. The colony will be invaded. The colony will be invaded up here by a brown team, but another country's gonna join this war. Not on this side, not like fully enacting the alliance, but they will be joining. That will be that'll be the Great Kingdom up here. 1 second. Okay, why aren't you filling in? 1 sec. Okay, there we go. The Great Team will be joining in, because they don't like the Red Empire either. They will enter this area, go and cut off the Red Empire almost immediately, and it's not looking good for the Red Empire here, as the Brown team and the Gray team are doing great. Yeah, okay, why is Why are you being complicated? Okay. Anyway, this colony ends up actually not surrendering, but instead they decide to break away. The rest of it, that is. So this area breaks away from the Red Empire. And the rest of it gets captured by the Grey team. So they've already lost on their colonies. And as a promise to their companies, the Gold and Brown team will grant independence to their two colonies already if they join the Western Pact, which they will do right away. So one and two. So now Red Empire has no colony, and they have three more opponents. So they're gonna ask Teal Team to do something a little funny. And as they wanna try to get their enemies out of the way, the Teal Team will be ordered to enter the Great Union. Yep. Even though the whole purpose of this war was actually get these four countries out of the way for what? Oh yeah, because the selection area. These four, like the four square teams here. They originally did this so they can encircle and destroy the Great Union. So when Teal Team enters, Great Union's gonna they're gonna do something that Red Empire didn't want to do them doing. They won't get involved. And they aren't exactly joined to lose. In fact, Red Empire did not know what they just did, because immediately the Great Union will in turn take all three of these major cities. Head up here, take this one, and this one, and this one. Within a month, they will make a huge encirclement after taking the city, come down and squeezing all of these troops out. They will begin to siege the capital. Meanwhile, the Brown team I'm sorry. Uh-oh, I've done a goof. 1 second. The Red Empire will be pushed away from the Brown Union's capital, and the Great Union will push back the Teal team, and they will push them completely out of their country. Oh no, I messed everything up. 1 sec. The Great Union will now enter. Okay, my hands working properly. The Great Union will enter action. Color. That one. Great Union will enter into the Teal Empire and take the city. Now, what's going on over here? Because, yeah, there's only one empire here, but they're not really empire. They just don't like pink or the gray team. Well, the pink team doesn't actually care about them at all, because they will just, oh my gosh, they will just enter and not even like just completely annex as they invade, and it's proven by dismantling this as capital and immediately annexing the whole country. Why are you doing that? Okay, why are you selecting everything? Wow, that was weird. Sorry. Okay, good enough. They will make this into a city immediately. And yeah, the Empire Pact has completely lost this member. So now just these two countries fighting, and the Red Empire is gonna make this decision before their capital falls, before they lose more land, to surrender. So let's look at the peace tree first. They surrender, they surrender. They surrender. Wait, no, they don't surrender. They won! Yay! Yippee. What? So, yeah. The first, major war the series is already over. This area didn't even get touched. This guy next, and all the fighting happened here, and these two colonies broke away. So let's do the peace tree. This is how the peace tree works out. All these countries in this corner have expanded considerably. Yeah, that's way too thick and the wrong color. So this area got to this light brown team. The gray team got all of this. And the moon country is its own thing now. The Red Empire lost land up here, but gained land here since they held this front line more. The Great Union, though, got all of this. Got this. So yeah, they expand a lot. The pink team annex the dark purple team. And part of the tree is the red and teal empires to release this big country. This will be the baby blue country, or the navy blue country, I don't know. Yeah. But before we end up, we can actually see these two countries do something else. And as they will unite into the Western Union. Now, with this being made, they will actually, to ease tensions, they will be dissolving the Western Pact. Also, the Empire Pact got dissolved when they lost the war. So now only alliance in the world is the Star Alliance between the Great Union, the Green Country, the Grey Country, the Lime Country, and the Light Grey Country. Right? That'll do it for this episode of the New World.